All right, Robert Newman here with Pam Dent, who is a residential real estate agent in the Charlottesville, Virginia area. We are looking at a community called Oak Farm. Is it Hill or Farm?
Oak Hill
Farm. Oak Hill Farm. And Pam has an amazing story with this community. I'm going to let her share it, but it's kind of fun. You're looking at a very, very developed community, and Pam was out here long before any of these houses went up that you saw, and had an opportunity to stake out the very, very first house that ever was staked out here. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn it over to Pam, who's going to tell you a little bit about the community, and hopefully we can convince her to share that story. Over to you, Pam.
Okay, well, I'll start with the story. This community is pretty new. It's only, I'm going to say, about 3, maybe 4 years old, and it is just about built out. It's been very popular, and part of that is because its proximity to Charlottesville. It's very close in, and but the homes are on half-acre lots, which is unusual for this close to town. But what was interesting was I had clients that were looking for a property. They wanted mountain views, but they wanted new construction and, wanted to be close to Wegmans and the downtown mall and all of restaurants and all of those wonderful Charlottesville amenities. So I had been talking to a site agent for Stanley Martin Builders, and they shared with me that they had a new community that was going to be coming on the market, that they owned this whole parcel of land. And I had been familiar with this piece of land. It used to be called Wintergreen Stables. It was a horse farm. And and then had been sold, and I knew it had been bought for development. Well, they hadn't even had lots staked out yet. There were no roads, and it was not actively marketed at the time. But so I talked to them, and my buyers and I went out. She loved the views. She loved the area, and she had decided a particular view that she wanted. So what the developer did for us was they figured out, I guess by GIS or whatever, where those there were going to be some lots and where the roads would go in, servicing those lots in order to get the particular view that these people wanted. And then we came out, and there were, it was sort of like, well, we think a road's going to be going here, and we think there will be this lot or that lot. And so we picked our lot, and it was still, I think it was right before Thanksgiving when we picked our lot, and it was up on this level, so you could have the wonderful mountain views across. And it was probably 4 or 5 months later before the roads were even put in, and we could see exactly what it was going to look like. And so they had one of, by the time their home was finished for them, it was one of the first 3 completed homes in the neighborhood. There is currently one home actively listed in here. It's listed at $749. It is probably to be built. It's probably new construction. This is pretty new. We're not getting resale homes in here yet. Last year there were more lots available at that time, and 19 homes sold in this community. And they ranged in price point from $620,000 to $837,000, and that's a pretty typical price point range for the community. And as you can see, they are all single-family detached homes.
Very cool. And some enclosed, I don't know what those would be called, outside arboretums or garden. That's an unusual feature that we've seen a couple different times. I haven't seen those in any of the homes that we're looking at, but whatever. I think they're cool, but I suspect strongly that my perception is from a Californian's perception. Like these outside decks, that's very much this part of the country thing. We don't have very many of those in LA. Kind of excited to see that a couple people have added solar. I love the frequent backing up onto extremely wooded land, which is part of this parcel as well. I see a lot of wooded area. Anyway, if Pam has answered any questions or shared some information with you that you did not have, please do us a favor and hit the like button, or if for some reason there's something you'd like to see about this community or any other, just leave her a comment, and when she gets time, she'll probably try to drive out and film a video or do something for you that answers your question. Thanks a lot for tuning in.